this is Ajita and welcome back to our channel Beauty with a Twist, and today's video is based on this look. I wanted to experiment with different colors and give you a new look in my every video, and with this intention in my mind I've created this look which just by changing the lip color you can wear this look in the daytime and in the night time.
Hello. Like always, let's begin with my religious activity of applying a moisturizer. By now you know it has to be this Origins Ginseng Moisturizer. I will take a decent amount of it and apply and massage it all over my face. Now, I'm going to use NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger to prime my eyes, as we'll be doing our eye makeup first. There are good chances of having an eyeshadow fallout, and we don't want to mess up with our face makeup because of that. I will be setting this primer with Rimmel's Stay Matte Pressed Powder and Real Techniques Buffing Brush, so that this will give a smooth canvas for our eye makeup. Ta-da! Please make way to my holy grail eyeshadow palette from Urban Decay. It is this Naked One palette. And the first shade that I'm going to use as a transition color is a Naked shade. And with Sigma E25 blending brush, I will apply it all over my crease in a windshield wiper motion. Now, from the same palette, I am going to use the shade Bug, and with the same Sigma brush will blend it in the crease. The more color you use, the more blended whole look will appear, and that's why I like to use as many shades as I can. Now I'm going to use a Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the shade Cocoa Bear, and will repeat the same thing with the same Sigma blending brush. I will apply this on my crease and blend it with the earlier eyeshadows that I already applied. The next color I'm going to use is from the Naked palette, and it is in the shade Creep, which is a black color with little sparkles in it. I must say this is the only shade in the Naked palette which isn't black enough, and you will see in the later part of the video that I had to use some other black color from some other eyeshadow trio to get that desired intensity. I'm going to apply this shade only in the outer 1/3 of the eye, and the way I'm going to apply it is first packing on and then blending, because if you blend then you will not get the desired intensity as needed. Next, I'll be taking the shade Gunmetal, which is in a grey shimmer shade, and with the flat shader brush that comes with this palette, we'll apply it to the inner 3/4 of the eye. Here if you see, I'm stretching the skin so that the eyeshadows do not settle in the creases of the eyelid and gives a very smooth effect. Now with the same Sigma E25 brush, I will take some additional black color and pack it on the outer 1/3 and buff these eyeshadows together for a perfect grey smoky eye. As I mentioned earlier, I felt that this intensity is not how I wanted, so I went ahead and used this Yvonne's trio, and from this I took the black shade and I'm applying it to the outer 1/3 and increasing the intensity as I wanted. I'm repeating the same thing for my other eye as well. You have to keep blending, otherwise smoky eye will look patchy and not perfect. Now with the same flat shader brush, I will spray some MAC Fix Plus and take this Sparkle Glitter Silver eyeshadow, and I will apply it on the inner 3/4 of the eye. If you don't have MAC Fix Plus, don't worry, don't invest in it, just go and use eye drops. It'll give the same effect. By using MAC Fix Plus, such shimmer glitter eyeshadows, the color payoff is maximum. Now with the help of same Sigma E25 blending brush, I'm just going to buff out if there are any harsh lines so that you get a smooth smoky eye gradient effect. Now I'm going to apply the same Gunmetal eyeshadow to the inner 1/3 of the lower lash line, and with the help of a flat definer brush, I'm going to apply a black eyeshadow to the outer 3/4 of the lower lash line. Basically, we are going to repeat the same as we've applied it on our eyelids. Now I'm using the Naked transition shade, and with the help of a penciling brush, I will just buff this out. With the help of Sigma E40 brush, I'm going to buff the eyeshadows so that there are no harsh lines whatsoever. And now I'm going to use the same silver eyeshadow and will apply it to the high points of my eyebrows. This will lift the look. Now I'm going to use a makeup removing wipe over here and clean off all the fallout that has happened while applying these eyeshadows. That's the whole beauty of doing the eyes first, so that you get a very clean face without disturbing the whole look. Here I'm going to use L'Oreal Infallible's foundation in the shade 209, and with the help of Real Techniques brush I'm going to blend this foundation in my skin, and so that it gives a very flawless look. For the concealer, I'm going to use NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. I'm going to apply this under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on Cupid's bow, on my chin and on my forehead. This will balance out the brightness that happens by applying concealer under eyes. For this, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender so that it takes away any excess product. This will not only conceal any flaws that I have on my face, but also brighten up the look. To set this concealer, I'm going to use Laura Mercier's translucent setting powder, and I will apply it to all the places where I've applied the concealer. I guess some of the part I have accidentally deleted, I don't know which. Anyways, time for eyebrows. Yeah, same old. I'm going to do I've done eyebrows offline, and here I've used Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade dark brown. So now I'm curling my eyelashes with the eyelash curler, and I will apply Too Faced Better Than the Sex mascara on the top lashes as well as bottom lashes, because after this I'm going to apply falsies. I guess I've deleted the blush and the contouring part, but nevertheless, so now here I'm going to apply Rimmel's Scandalize in black on my waterline.
So this is the lip color number 1, and by pairing this lip color with a strong bold eye, you can wear this in the evening time for the evening functions, party or disco or pub or anything as such. But if you want to wear this in the daytime and not look over the top, or just the lip color and the whole makeup as bang, then you will have to settle it down by changing the lip color, and I will show you how to make this wearable look in the daytime by just by changing the lip color.
Here I am using lip liner from MAC, and this is in the shade In Control. I will line my lips and fill them up with the same lip liner. Now for lipstick, I'm going to use Tarte's lipstick in the shade VIP. This is lovely nude pink kind of a shade that I was always looking for, and finally my search ends over here, and I'm going to apply the lip gloss that comes with it.
So this is the lip color, lip option, lip combo number 2. As you can clearly see, just by changing the lip color, you can make this more wearable in the daytime, and it's going to look equally fabulous. So this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. If you like it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you happen to recreate this makeup, this look, don't forget to tag me in my Instagram account. The details will be mentioned in the description bar below. So, until next video, bye bye.